Hey folks, I'm OX Nancy NFT and welcome to MuseWire Weekly. Each week we talk about some of the most interesting developments in the AI, crypto, and Web3 space. Also, I've started something new, a Substack called MuseWire Weekly. Each week I post a calm written breakdown of everything that's happened in the AI, Web3, and crypto space. So if you prefer reading instead of watching, you can follow along there. The link is in the description. Alright, let's get to today's topics. First off, the massive demand coming from AI power centers, experimental schools using AI tutors, new funding for decentralized AI infrastructure, venture capital moving into robotics, and some developments happening in the crypto markets. And one of the surprising things happening right now is that the AI boom is starting to reshape the power grid itself. All right, let's get into it. AI is starting to reshape the power grid. One of the most important developments in AI right now has nothing to do with new models. It has to do with electricity. Modern AI systems require enormous computing power, and the data centers running them are consuming rapidly increasing amounts of energy. Some projections suggest that AI data centers could consume up to about 12% of US electricity by 2028. Because of this surge in demand, major technology companies are now racing to build new power infrastructure, specifically for AI computing. Companies involved include Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Meta Platforms, OpenAI, Oracle, xAI. Many of these companies are now agreeing to help fund new electricity generation and grid updates to support the data centers needed to run AI systems. So the pros in this situation are that supporters say this could accelerate AI innovation, create new infrastructure investment, and strengthen national computing capacity. The cons are, by building these massive data centers, they require large amounts of electricity, new transmission lines, major land use changes. In some areas, communities and landowners are already pushing back against new power lines and data center construction due to environmental concerns and the impact on private land. For example, some farmers and rural landowners have found high voltage transmission lines being routed through their property, sometimes with limited ability to challenge these projects. So the real challenge now isn't whether this infrastructure will be built, it already is. The bigger question is how to expand the energy systems needed for AI while balancing local communities, land rights, and environmental concerns. The second topic is AI native schools are starting to appear. Outside the crypto world, one fascinating development in AI is happening in education. A private education network called Alpha Schools is experimenting with a learning model where AI tutors handle most academic instruction. Students spend a few hours each day learning with AI systems that adapt lessons to their individual pace. Teachers still play an important role, but more as mentors, project guides, and coaches. Supporters of this approach believe AI could allow students to progress through academic material much faster than traditional classroom models. The idea is that instead of one teacher delivering the same lesson to 30 students, AI can provide personalized learning paths for each student. And on to number 3, new funding for decentralized AI infrastructure. Decentralized AI project called OG Labs launched $20 million accelerator program called the Apollo AI Accelerator. The program aims to fund startups building decentralized AI compute networks, Web3 AI applications, and/or marketplaces for AI models and services. The initiative also includes researchers connected to Stanford University. The goal is to build AI infrastructure that isn't controlled by a single tech company. Number 4, venture capital moving into AI and robotics. Major crypto venture capital firm Paradigm is reportedly preparing a $1.5 billion investment fund focused on AI, robotics, and advanced computing. Paradigm is known for backing major crypto companies like Coinbase and Uniswap Labs. The move suggests investors increasingly see AI, robotics, and blockchain technologies as overlapping sectors. Number 5, institutional interest in crypto continues. Discussions at Consensus Hong Kong 2026 highlighted growing institutional interest in crypto markets. Large financial firms are increasingly exploring digital assets ETFs, institutional custody solutions, long-term portfolio allocations to crypto. This suggests crypto markets are gradually becoming more integrated with traditional finance. Alright, number 6. Token unlock events could create market volatility. Another thing traders are watching this week is a wave of large token unlock events. Projects involved include Hyperliquid, Athena, Redstone. When tokens unlock, they move from restricted allocations into circulating supply, which can sometimes create short-term volatility in the crypto market. And number 7, Cardano's DeFi ecosystem continues growing. The decentralized finance ecosystem on Cardano has now surpassed roughly $1 billion in total value locked. Founder Charles Hoskinson and the Cardano Foundation have also discussed strengthening liquidity within the ecosystem by allocating reserves into Bitcoin and stablecoins. The move is aimed to help Cardano expand its role as a DeFi infrastructure platform. So there you have it, folks. I hope you got something out of what's happening in the AI, crypto, and Web3 space this past week.